underwear.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Look under there. Underwear? Under your clothes. What's under there? Underwear!
Underwear!
Link, I'm willing to bet that you are wearing underwear right now. Right or wrong?
Well, I'm not gonna prove it, so yes, I am.
Okay, then I'm willing also to bet that you just might be an expert on all things underwear.
Oh, okay.
Well,
thanks for that vote of confidence. I have a lot of experience.
We're gonna find out just how much experience you have and how that translates into knowledge about underwear as we play What Do You Knows About the Clothes That We Wear Under Our Clothes, AKA underwears. Okay, here's how this works. If you get 5 out of 8 of these correct, they're fill in the blanks. If you get the blanks right, you get a special new undergarment.
I'm always in the market for a new undergarment.
And if you don't get 5 out of 8, I just keep that undergarment for myself.
Oh.
Wear it under my clothes.
Or over.
I
don't know how big it is.
Okay, starting off with, a Texas A&M student had to have blank removed after he received an atomic wedgie while pledging for a fraternity.
Man, I got an atomic wedgie by the whole soccer team my freshman year.
Really?
Yep, I told you this, I kept the underwear. Like they were all ripped apart.
But did you have to have anything removed?
It was a rite of passage. The only thing that makes sense that he would have to have removed would be the underwear. So I'm gonna say, from deep within himself, they had to remove the underwear.
Surgically removed the underwear.
That is a deep atomic wedgie.
Great guess, wrong answer. It is a testicle.
Oh no! Oh,
yeah, a little damage was done and had to have it removed. Interestingly,
was it like another student's or his own?
It was his own testicle.
That's better.
Removed, yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. And this actually became a tradition, and now all Kappa Alpha members have a testicle removed in honor of him.
Girl. Man.
2 enterprising 8-year-olds in Ohio put their brains together and unveiled blank-proof underwear after roughhousing with each other.
8-year-olds roughhousing with each other.
Yeah.
I'm thinking blood. I mean, if you're really roughhousing.
Hey, we can make these blood-proof.
Well, I mean, pee-proof? So I'm changing my answer.
Okay, sometimes you pee on yourself when you get
roughhoused.
Yeah, I do.
8-year-olds might still pee their pants. Like, we need to get some pee-proof underwear if we're gonna continue roughhousing.
That's your answer.
Yeah, pee-proof.
Well, it's wedgie. Wedgie-proof.
Oh, that's kind of redundant with the last question.
Yeah, I thought maybe that would help you, but it hurt you, I guess.
I had to move on from the world of wedgies, man. Too soon.
They're called Rip-Away 1000s. Have Velcro fasteners that come free. Somebody roughly pulls on them.
Smart enough an 8-year-old developed it.
Yes. Women in the Victorian era. I am going to use articles today.
Okay.
Women in the Victorian era wore knickers without a blank, believing it was more hygienic. Knickers without a blank.
First of all, what are knickers?
Pants.
Pants?
Underpants.
Underpants.
Yeah.
My mom used to take me to the Victorian Secret. I'd look at the knickers. Now she'd go in the Victoria's Secret. I'd wait outside in the mall.
It's
like I'd stand out there and my mom would go in.
Yeah, I don't like to be helped by anybody if I have to go in there.
And then one time she never came out. That's the last time I saw her.
Oh, she's still enjoying herself.
Under knickers, without a not a bra, but the thing under the bra, the bustier.
Go lower. Go to where the knickers are.
Bloomers.
Knickers without a bloomers?
Bloomers, yeah, they have bloomers, you know?
Wait, man.
I don't, you act as if it's obvious. What is it?
Crotch.
Oh, without a crotch.
Knickers without a crotch,
knickers.
yes. And interesting, in 2009, a pair of crotchless underwear worn by Queen Victoria, because this is something that they did, was declared a national treasure by the Museums, Libraries, and Archives Council. And coincidentally, a pair of my underwear I've been wearing since 2009 has recently become crotchless.
But not a national treasure.
Just wear and tear.
No, not a national treasure.
It happens to the best of us. Link, you got to get them all right now. So
Tough, man.
let's just say you got to get 4 right.
Crotchless.
In the late 1990s, Russian scientists thought it would be a good idea to put a cocktail of blank in astronauts' underwear to keep them clean for longer.
A cocktail.
A cocktail.
Of blank.
Of what?
Keep them clean for longer.
Russian scientists.
I could see you putting soap in the underwear. So I'm going to say detergent.
A cocktail of detergent.
Cocktail of detergent in the underwear. That way, whenever you soil yourself, it cleans.
Science.
Scientific
cocktail of
detergent.
Detergent, huh? It's bacteria, Link. It's a cocktail of bacteria. Science.
That seems counterintuitive.
Yeah, well, there's already some butt bacteria in there, but apparently you can add some additional bacteria if you're a Russian scientist.
So the bacteria eats the stuff.
Eats the fecal matter.
I can buy that.
It eats the skid marks, Link.
But you know what I just invented? Detergent underwear.
Okay.
So eat that. Well, they're not edible, but like
they do make those.
Buy that.
Artist Ingrid Goldbloom created a recycled line of underwear made entirely out of blank. Ouch!
Ouch.
That means they hurt. I would imagine that they hurt.
Needles.
Ouch! Needles.
No. Artists can make, man, they'll make stuff out of anything. Recycled.
Starting very broad.
Recycled range.
Artists make stuff out of anything.
I'm going to say
recycled.
Plastic bottles or cans. Should I go with, I'm going to go with bottles. Plastic bottles because she's making an environmentalist statement.
Yeah. Why don't you go with cans? Why don't you go with that other
Okay,
answer?
And cans because they need to be recycled.
How about just cans?
Aluminum cans only.
Yes, Lee, you're right! Just cans is the answer.
Now, plastic bottles, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, this is, Ingrid would weave these things together and then make them into underwear.
I don't care how she made it.
You don't care?
I got that one right.
It probably caused some chafing, though. The first sports bra was invented in the 70s by combining 2 blanks. Ah, so that's why they call it a sports bra. That's your hint.
As a policy, I don't take hints.
Yeah,
I'm good enough without them. 2 what? Combining 2 what into a sports
2
bra?
blanks, man.
Knee pads. I mean, that's my answer. I'm thinking sport knee pads. You know how volleyball players wear knee pads? And they're like, well, we could put these up here.
That's a great answer.
But
unfortunately, it's not
the
correct.
Right answer?
The correct answer is jock straps.
2 jock straps.
Yes. I mean, think about it. Some woman.
1 jock strap would work.
Some woman took her man's jock straps and came out and said, honey, look how well they're held. I'm going to go play some sports now. I just hope she didn't get any jock itch on her chesticles. A New York kid by the name of Jack Singer landed himself a blank by wearing 215 pairs of underwear at once.
215 pairs of underwear at once.
Yep.
I've never heard of Jack Singer.
Oh, well.
But the first thing I think is viral video. You know?
Okay.
So landed himself a plane. I'm also thinking a plane. You could land a plane. I'm saying a recording career.
Okay.
No.
All great thoughts.
Landed himself a career in show business via viral video. That's my answer.
Not a bad answer. It was actually a world record, but we do have the video, which went viral, of him doing this. Check this out.
So I'm right.
I'll give it to you. Look, those are his parents.
Oh, how old is this kid?
He's 10 years old.
You kid. Oh my gosh.
Look at him. He's crying.
He's crying?
He is so upset, but...
I feel awesome. I can't believe I broke it. I'm very proud of him.
I'm very proud of him.
I feel awesome. I broke it.
I'm very proud of him too.
What did you break, Jack? Oh, the world record. Okay, Link, listen, if you can get this last one right, I'm replacing all the rules are out the door. If you get this one right, you get the undergarments.
Show him to me.
Because there's really no, okay.
Show me what's at stake.
These. Holy moly.
Wow. Okay. Don't sniff them.
stick my
All
head
right,
through
here
one
we
of the
go.
holes.
All right.
On the Reddit page, what strange things have you found in your underwear? Sciency Tacos says, one time when I was a kid, I scratched my butt only to find a blank in my underwear. Sciency Tacos.
Scratch my butt only to find a blank in my underwear. Scratch my. This could be anything.
It really
could. This is Reddit.
Yeah.
Man.
His name is Sciency Tacos, though.
I'm just gonna go with my gut on this one and say Harry Potter action figure. I don't know why. Figure. Figure.
Link, it was
an action figure. I keep an action figure in my pants.
Okay.
Permanently.
It was a bean.
Ooh.
He went on to say, like a kidney bean, not a bean-shaped piece of poop, not a digested bean from poop, but
good.
a fully formed, nicely shaped bean. It was a mystery. My brother, unfortunately, still remembers this.
That was riveting. The backstory on that was absolutely...
His brother still remembers it!
Remembers the bean.
And
All right.
You're gonna have to remember me wearing these everywhere I go. Yeah, because that's what I'm gonna do.
Starting in Good Mythical More, but for now, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
I'm Meg from Newburyport, Massachusetts, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
We don't sell underwear yet in the Rhett Link store, but we do sell outerwear like this Good Mythical Morning t-shirt!
And look, here's a hoodie!
You could probably cut it up and make it into underwear. Not advised. RhettLink.com/store.
Click through the Good Mythical More, click the I to get over there. I'm gonna share what a door-to-door salesman said about this sweatshirt.
Sauce! The musical!
Doom, it's sauce. You
gotta put it on the stuff that you like, and it makes it taste alright.
Sauce.
It's
sauce. Miss my cue on the sauce. Ooh.
Hi, do you like my underwear?